So, Shannon, how do you explain it?
I'm waiting for this.
Wow,
I'm on the
tell
edge
us.
of my chair here.
The front-running ass Cowboys. That's how I explain it.
Front run?
Yeah, they front run.
They lost 3 in a row. They just lost to the Jets. Is that front running?
Skip, for the first time, Doug Peterson normally wins the coin toss, and he normally defers the coin toss. What this tells me, and I've been on teams that the offense was the strong unit, and I believe Doug Peterson believed that his offense is the strong suit of his team.
I agree.
So he wanted to send a message
He
early.
did.
I'm going to put my offense
I
out
agree.
there, and we're going to go. I said we're going to win this game. We're going to go down there. We're going to go to Dallas, and we're going to win this game. We're going to be first place in the division. So
Fearless. That's what he calls himself.
fearless. So he wanted to send a message. Well, what happens, Skip, when you put your strong suit, what you consider the strong suit of your team on the field first, and the team takes the ball away? And then you go back out there, and they take the ball away again. So what's happening in your mind now? You're like, uh-oh, we're in trouble. And they were in trouble. Give the Cowboys, and if the Cowboys take the ball away the first drive, Skip, and the defense can hold them to 3 points, you feel good. Take the ball away again, you hold them to another 3, you're feeling really, really good. Okay, touchdown, we're in the lead. But they go boom, 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 touchdown. Boom, 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 touchdown, and you're down 14-0. So now it's not like the Eagles have the best running game. So now you put Carson in a situation where he has to throw, and the Cowboys know he has to throw. Skip, and let me tell you what happened, what really, really broke the Eagles back. The Eagles have the second best rush defense in all of football.
Yep.
And the Cowboys got whatever they wanted running the football. Skip, if you beat me at my strong suit, what I'm good at, what chance do I have? Because you already know my secondary is terrible.
Fair.
Everybody throws for 3 bills plus. Everybody. Case Keenum got 380. Aaron Rodgers, although we won that game, went for 422. Matt Ryan had 330 plus. So we already know our secondary is not very good. But now, not only can you throw it, you can run it. So we're at your mercy. Zeke getting 5 a clip. So now what does that mean, Skip? We're going to play action you. And Dak can move him. He's doing whatever he wanted to, and they had their way with him. Give the Cowboys credit. They played really well last night, and I think that's what really frustrates you about this, what frustrates you about this team, because you see the potential. You see the Avalanche, what they're capable of. They went and got 37 points. We hadn't seen that Cowboys team in the last month.
Nope.
But we saw it last night. It reared its head last night, and it showed you what they're capable of. DeMarcus Lawrence. Now you got to go back to call him DeMarcus. You can't call him Marcus.
The D is back.
You wanted him to come back.
He played. He showed up. Robert Quinn, he showed up. But, Skip, I was disappointed. For the very first time, I can honestly say, I was disappointed in the way Carson played. There were some opportunities to make some plays, and he missed it. There was a play in the game in the second quarter, Skip. They slid the line. They made a Liz or a Lucy call, which means they're going to slide the line left. So that means if they bring somebody off the right side, Skip, you got to throw high. Skip, you're protected to the left, and he looks the entire time. Now, they got Dallas Goedert. He's going to chip DeMarcus Lawrence. You see it here, Skip? They bring 27. Skip, you got to throw hard. You got to. You can't miss that. He misses it. That's plain as day. It doesn't get it. I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing in meetings? Are you watching cartoons? You watching Game of Thrones? What the hell are you doing in meetings? Because I can assure you, I've been in that position. Shannon, we want you to hit the end. But if that guy's come, get your head around right now, because that's your guy. You're hot. John dumps it to me. I get a first down. You got to see that, Carson. You're too good of a player. You're too good of a player to let things like this trap you. But to give the Cowboys credit, they played well last night. They got out to an early lead. They could relax, play comfortable in their building, and they poured it on. I'm glad. I wish they'd have hung 50 on them. Because, Skip, when you beat a team, but see, if the Cowboys had jumped out to that big lead and they only beat them 27-24, the Eagles would have thought, well, if we don't turn the ball over, we got a chance. But see, when you beat a team 37-10, it lets you know you got a lot of things you need to work on. The Cowboys did them a favor. They just don't know it just yet.
Oh, so that's how you're going to sum this up. By the way, don't call 27 by his number. He deserves to be called by his name. That is Jordan Lewis. Little Jordan Lewis. He's the backup corner, but you know what? I think he might ought to be the starting corner. That's just me.
Little Jordan Lewis, the one that Devontae took advantage of?
But it took him 2 tries, but that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
My turn.
Go ahead.
Please.
My biggest takeaway is Now, you can no longer say my team hasn't beaten anybody, because I've heard that now for the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
Because they just beat Washington and New York and Miami.
You got one quality win.
Okay, so you got a quality win because last night my team obliterated the team you picked to go to the Super Bowl.
They did.
My team beat them down, beat them up, beat them every which way but loose.
They did.
And what you saw last night is what you summed up. On display was just how great my team can be when my team is locked in and revved up and motivated from jump, because they jumped on your Eagles from jump.
They did.
And why did they do that? I want to publicly thank Doug Peterson, old Dougie Prediction.
There you go.
For last week, all but guaranteeing we're going to go down there and win that football game.
Sure.
And I took it as a guarantee because I think my whole locker room took it as a guarantee. And I told you the day the story broke that I believe Doug Peterson just did what my coach, Jason Garrett, is incapable of doing on a weekly basis. Jason Garrett, as solid an X's and O's type of coach as he is at the bottom of the heap of motivation in the National Football League. And to me, it takes external motivation. And finally, Doug Peterson lit a fire under my team that my coach cannot light. And I loved what DeMarcus Lawrence, the D was back last night because he was flying off the edge.
He was.
You asked for it.
And so was the guy on the other side until he hurt his chest. But the point is, DeMarcus said after the game, he made a statement, meaning Doug Peterson, and then we made a statement. So it's cry, Eagles, cry. And last night it was eat, Zeke, eat from the opening tip-off. Right. And then it was eat your words, Doug Peterson after the game. And again, he sort of sloughed it off as, no, I'm not upset by what I did. I have no regrets about what I did, but he should regret it because I believe the most blame he deserves to shoulder.
Yeah.
So.
Because he'd have been ever had a player. Skip, you remember the player said that about Kirk Cousins.
They did.
And what did he do? They released the player.
Yep, Zach Brown.
They released him. He said Kirk Cousins is the weak link of the offense.
Yep.
After the game, they released him on that Tuesday. So, Doug Peterson, you got to wear this one.
So, I appreciate what you said about your man, Carson Wentz, because I am so happy he's your quarterback and that my quarterback is my quarterback, because I'm going to say it again for the umpteenth time on this show. Dak Prescott is so much better than Carson Wentz. In fact, Carson Wentz, W-I-N-C-E, was so bad last night that I think he deserves a new nickname. You call him Walk It To Him Wentz?
Oh, yeah, what you gonna call
I think it should be Give It To Him Wentz, because he was giving it to him all night, right?
He was.
He was giving it up. He spit the bit a couple times on fumbles, and then he threw an interception to Xavier Woods. Yeah. And so that was 3 turnovers, and then Dallas got one from Dallas because Dallas took one away from Dallas Goedert, guy that I wanted Dallas to draft, except last night it seemed to work out pretty well for Dallas, as in Cowboys. So that was 4 turnovers for a defense that just doesn't take the ball away.
Right.
It had it had 5 turnovers in the first 6 games.
Correct.
5 in the first 6, and then it had 4 last night.
Yep.
Okay, why was that? Because Carson Wentz, to me, if you know his M.O., he has one security blanket. He wants to throw it to 86, and he'd like to throw it to him every time. Fair. Zach Ertz. And Dallas has figured out if you take away a security blanket, he's going to be doing this. He's going to be double pumping, and he's going to be looking, and he's going to start look like deer in headlights. And to your point, I thought on the play in question that you called, I think he looked first to try to get it to Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
And they're just saying, we will not let you have Zach Ertz because he tried him. He got some garbage yards late, but he threw him 5 balls, and he caught 2 for 38 yards.
Well, he didn't get his first target till the third quarter.
Yeah, till the third quarter. Well, that's how you take away everything that Carson Wentz is. He throws it to his tight end. And the tight end is really good. Right. But if you put 2 people on him, and one of them is Jalen Smith, you got a chance.
Right.
You can take him away because he'll double clutch and double pump, and then he'll start to look for wideouts, and he can't find a wideout because he threw 5 times to Alshon. He caught 2 for 38. That won't get it. How about Aguilar? He caught 2 for 24. What a night.
Well, yeah, and then he throws one about 60 yards to Aguilar, and he sticks his hand out. He's like, nah, I can't get that one. Bro, what's that about? Yeah. You want to lay out?
I thought, on the one, the layout.
Yeah.
The other one.
Look at this skip. I mean, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. I think he thought the game was pretty much over by then. I think he just sort of checked it in for the.
No, we don't check it. Hey, there's still time on the clock. You still make a play. We evaluating players.
Yeah. So, my guy, Dak Prescott, was superb last night to me in every way, shape, and form. Throwing it, running it, ball handling, pitches, everything worked. He was more in control of the game from the start than your guy was.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.